Alright guys and gals, here we are with part 11 of the Family Christmas Tree by Lego. This is set number 41843. Contains 3,171 pieces. Retails for $329.99 and set was provided by the Lego Group for other review. Thank you, Lego. And yeah, we don't have a whole lot left to do here. Not too bad. Well, in the last installment we worked on Santa's sleigh. So this set does come with this. I also have some of the minifigures in this container so I don't lose them, including the stuff that's hanging off the edge here. And yeah, so in this installment today, I'm going to be focusing on, I got to start my timer here, bags 1 and 2, or not bags 1 and 2, let me restart on that again. Bags 21 and 22, so I'm going to focus on these. And today is the 18th of October 2025, and you're in luck. Today it is a bedside build, so I may be falling asleep on you today. And I'm pretty pleased with the set. And in addition, I have it bookmarked here. We may need this. But we don't have a lot of stickers left. The stickers have been very mild. They're very easy to put on. That's even better. And yeah, I'm pretty much satisfied with this set up to this point. So it's not like I don't feel like I'm wasting my time with this one. It's a very pleasant build to put together. Okay, let's begin with bag 21. Let's build it. And if you've already have noticed, there's 24 bags in this set, so guess what? You can do a bag every day until Christmas. So this could be one of those sets that you can just build up until Christmas Eve to enjoy it. And yeah, so I have a lot of stuff, a lot of stories. Lots of stuff went on. Haven't filmed these in a couple of days. I have been swamped with work. Well, not work, but all sorts of stuff. Okay. And I've been doing a lot of reports. Well, stuff for the LAN, the Lego Ambassador thing, but I've also been doing evaluations for work. You name it, I'm pretty much doing it right now. I got 6 weeks until I'm off for a whole. I think I'm taking off 11 weeks since I am working right now on Fridays. So that's what I have scheduled for myself. And yeah, looks like we're going to be doing an elf right now with all sorts of stuff attached to him. These will be your friend right here, so save those. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this up a little closer here. And yeah. So, tutorials. I got some good news for tutorials. I got done with that trailer, as well as for 2 smaller tutorials for next year. So this year I have everything going. I may have to skip a video this month just because I'd like to get to the trailer stuff, so I may have to do that. Usually when it gets to the bigger stuff, and yeah, you're like, oh Jay, you're going to skip a video, I'm sorry. We're going to get a trailer, so there you go, you can be happy again. As a matter of fact, this week I didn't have to block anybody, which is unusual, but oh. So he's got a helmet he's wearing here. Does that even have a feather in it? No. Just got to find the little head and stuff. This one's got some accessories. But I have been just swamped with work. And, oh, that's a nice shield. I'll have to show you in a second here. Yeah, so I did a lot of stuff. I got my noggin shaved, my head. Well, I didn't shave it bald, just the usual, just a crop. But, got that done. So that, I'm good with the haircut for the year. So it's like literally just bald on the sides, but hey. It's one less chore I have to mess with. And the business I was dealing with, that was, I'll talk about that in the next segment, but let's take a look at this here. I like that shield with the ribbon on it. That's kind of cool. That's a nice elf figure. Not too bad at all. Okay, now it looks like we're doing the big part of the tree. So if you remember in a few installments ago, I was talking about this business I was having a quarrel with billing. It was a doctor's office. They tried doing it to me again. Only to find out that they made a mistake on their paperwork. And of course, you always look for like Better Business Bureau and all that stuff. You'll see like, oh yeah, they have problems with their billing. I'm thinking, oh, I'm experiencing this too. I'm not the only one. And sometimes it pays to keep very detailed records. And if you know you're right, stick up for yourself. I mean, I didn't cuss up a storm or get angry. But basically, they said I owed them money, and only to find out they made a paperwork error. It happens. But to ever accuse a patient or somebody of skipping out on the bill is never a good thing. So yeah, my patience was worn thin, but hopefully now the situation is fully resolved. And if I have to go back down there, I'm not going to be too friendly. If I was in my 20s, I probably would have said some very colorful language, but now it's not even worth it. But I got that taken care of. The tutorials, though, back to Lego. I think you guys and gals are really going to like the tutorials that I'm coming out with. It's just stuff that's fun to do, and I really want to get onto them. I got this set in the way. I have to get this one done. So my goal is to start really finishing up set builds. To start plowing through these as quickly as I can. I like this teal color too. Oh yeah, the set does come with a brick separator for those who don't know. But at least it comes with the tool. Yeah, so the holidays are fastly approaching, and what does that mean? I mean, it means a lot of things. We're getting ready for Christmas. Who's ready for Christmas? I'm ready to have my time off. I can't wait. See, I always take off the week of Thanksgiving all the way up to like February, so I don't want, I got to have a mental cleanser. That kind of thing. Yeah. And this is the floor, so for those who are interested. Yeah, so for me, I think you guys and gals are going to like the tutorials for next year. Some of them are small. And I did get a question from Karen, and I hope she's watching this. Where do I come up with these ideas? How do I come up with these crazy builds and stuff? Just stuff I see in real life, like I'll walk, I was driving around, I saw something that would be excellent to build in Lego. So when I found a safe place to pull over, I was waiting for someone. I wrote it down. So it's on my list of things to do. That's even better. Not too bad at all. Yeah, man, my allergies have also been flaring up too, so I can kind of keeping tabs on that stuff, and I need these. I have a project, and I need these. So I gotta scrounge some up there. I think I have a few of them in my stash. Do I feel like I'm wasting my time on this set? Some people have asked me, Jay, are you biased on your reviews? Here's a question, If I was biased, one of the things is that I could be using this time for building tutorials, okay? And no, by all means, this was a really fun one. I wanted to get to this set this week. I could not for the life of me because I was just swamped with work, but I really want to, when you want to get back to a Lego build, it's that good. It's that good. The only thing I think what's going to hurt this set, it is on the pricey side. And the way everything is climbing up in price now, it's going to be kind of hard, but I think you guys and gals, if you scrounge up enough chips, this should be fine. I mean, at least I don't filter my reviews, I'm honest. It's a little pricey. But I'm having fun. This is a good build. And I don't feel like I'm throwing away my time. Okay, now it looks like we're putting together the side supports right there. And yeah. So I don't feel like I'm obligated. This one's just fun. You know, somebody said, well, Jay, you know, Lego sends you sets, you know, you have to say nice stuff. Lego doesn't tell me I have to say nice things. Certain items that I do, yes, they are warranted to say, hey, I'm entertained with the build. And there has been some sets that I got, like that rock set, I just could not get into. But this one here, this one's not that bad. Oh, yeah, my hands are all cut up again. Uh-oh. It's going to thumbs me down for that one. But, yeah, this is not a bad set. You're getting your bang for your buck here. The only thing I'm just disappointed is just the amount of stickers, but yeah, not too terribly bad. I bought this strand of lights. I think I mentioned in the last episode. They're more like smart lights. You can program them and all that stuff for like for Halloween or Christmas. So I got those up on the house, just kind of half baked, just to kind of test them out. So this weekend I'm going to find a way to get the bulbs on there really good. Of course, you know me, I got to complicate things, making sure I'm recording here. And I just remembered something. I forgot this memory card only has 20 minutes. So I'd really better step on it here because I'm packing them in good. But I've been pretty much busy with things. And it's just, I really want to get these, what I call festive lights working. And yeah, so that is what I'm going to be doing. I don't know why we didn't use brown in here. It would have been better. Yeah, that's just how it is. And then this one goes right here. Let me make sure. Oh, the hinge just sticks like this. So, I mean, well, who knows? Okay, now we're going to work on this one. And I don't know if these are mirrored. I know some things in this set are kind of, you just don't know. So this one's hard to read in terms of trying to interpret what's going on. But when I was at my doctor's office, before I went in there, though, we were talking about stuff. Well, during the exam, actually, before I had to deal with the billing issue. Talking about what is it like to go through grad school. Are we glad we're done? And yeah, doesn't matter what profession you go through or what your major is. Once you're done with school, that's the thing. And then you got to do real life stuff. So we were like talking about all this stuff. I said, yeah, I'm just glad to be out of there. I don't want to have to go back again. And we were talking about things that we do, and my doctor's only just 2 years older than I am. You know. Oh man, I want to get old, but unfortunately it's going to happen. Sadly, I can't stop it. You know, I can't just make it go away. And yeah, there was something in here. Oh yes, I gotta show you guys something. It's too late to eat this at night. But you know me, though. Yummy! Teriyaki beef jerky. Doesn't it look good? You know, I may do a snack food review on this. What is that? 10 grams of protein? Yeah, right. We'll find out eventually. It says great value, so I think this is a... I got it at... So that could be... Or a big box store, but... Yeah, I'll have to... And I'm not sponsored by them or anything like that. I just got it because it looked yummy. Yeah. Jay, you're going to eat that? Yeah, I am. Time to clog up those arteries. Since I got a clean bill of health and stuff. Time to celebrate. Hammer down the jerky. That bag will probably last. I'll have to save that for something special, like what it won't last 6 weeks, so I'll just sit down and watch a movie or something and just kind of chomp down on that kind of thing. And then now we got to put this one in here as shown. It's, ooh. Well, okay, it's like that. Make sure your hinges like that. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. I think we're good with that there. Let me bring this out just a bit for you. Okay, now it looks like we're putting on the sides here. And let's get these out of the way. For those who were curious, I had to change memory cards. This time I caught myself. I only had like 4 minutes left. I thought, oh, I could have finished this up, but I didn't read ahead. But, you know, hey, that's just how it goes. Okay, now we're going to officially move on to something new here. It looks like it might be some kind of an arcade. I think this is the break room. We don't know yet. We'll have to find out. And yeah, just a lot of stuff going on, but I'm hoping to get everything filmed this weekend that I need to get done. So like I said, if I'm missing a video this weekend, you just have to forgive me on it. I'm not going to be able to have I want to do videos weekly, like for memberships and stuff, but ooh, it's going to be tough. You know, because I'm coming up with some big ideas, and sometimes it's like I got to get these ideas done, and you know, I just don't have the free time to do it, unfortunately. Yeah, so I think we are going to get this going. And matter of fact, I think I have a few of these in green here, but these, I don't know if I even have these in green. That's just dark green. It's not earth green or bright green. Okay, I see. So these are arcade machines because I have a mock that I need to put arcade machines, and you know, I have some ideas, but they use the microphones in here. Not too bad for the joystick. Now we all use Joy-Cons, but you know, there we go. All right, and then now we need to come in and put a screen in. We need the sticker sheet. Let me find something to put in this book here real quick that doesn't have my name stamped all over it or an address. No, we'll have to use that. Come on, Jay, show those receipts. Show where you live at. Yeah, I should, huh? Okay, sticker number 5. It's like Super Mario Brothers, but for Santa Claus. I just got a haircut and I'm shedding? Wow, guess I'm shedding off my summer coat. Okay. Trying to get this on here. I only had like 5.5 hours of sleep. I'm kind of beat, but I really want to get onto the filming of this. My goal is this weekend get this out of here so I can review it before I have to go back to work. Not too bad. And then now we need to put the other screen on here. I have a feeling that, whoops, that doesn't go like that. Some people are going to snag this idea for their own builds. Did I put that on wrong? No, I did not. But this one I got to be careful here. No, that's the right way, so you need that sticker there. But like I said, I've been reading some of the comments, and some of you really like this style of video. You know, I see other YouTubers, and they heavily script these. I don't know why you would. To each his her own. For me, I want to keep these just like, I just sit down and I just build, you know, essentially. That's what I'm doing. There's your arcade machines, and those are going to go right here. So this may be the break room after all. Oh, and it goes on the hinge. Okay. So maybe it's just meant to do that. Well, we don't know. Okay, looks like we're building something else here. I don't know what that is. We will find out and index it eventually for you. Yeah, got a bunch of chores done this week. I got to take my truck down and actually have it serviced. Had the brakes done on it, but for some reason they're acting kind of funny. It's like it's dragging, so I need to take it down there, and I don't want to hear any excuses that it's an old car, you know. So I got to deal with that now. Sticker number 3. The stickers are still mildly okay, but this one here, we got a bunch of stuff going on it here. Yeah, when I was a kid, going to the arcade was very magical. Now kids today can just pull out their handheld. God, I cannot get this sticker on today. Boy, that must be really tired. Of course, it's black on black. Let me take this tile off because those clips are screwing me up. Before anybody says it's a skill issue, I don't like putting stickers on this stuff. Whoops. So that's it right there. I only got 3 left. I think I can survive that. But we got another sticker coming up, and it's got to go inside of this. I don't use these all that much. And that's sticker number 7, which is this, with the red stuff on the bottom. It looks like it's a pinball machine. I have a pinball machine in my shop. It's exactly, I know the date of it. It's from 1974. It's called Star Pull Pinball, like a star pull, like pool, like billiards. And it took me about a year to find all the bits and pieces to make that machine and restore it again. So, just like the cocktail Pac-Man, it took me forever to find it. And we got to put legs on this now. It took forever to find all the parts, but I managed to do it. And I bet that's going to go on there. We'll take a look at this here after I'm done. But restoring stuff is, for some people, they think Lego's my only hobby. No, Lego's not my only hobby. I have a bunch of other things that I do too. And yeah, okay, not too bad. And let me bring that up closer so you could see it better. So we did just make a pinball. I mean, and then now, yes, it goes on the hinge. So we'll set that right there. It goes like that. Okay. I guess to angle things. I like when furniture is angled down and affixed and attached to the base. Okay, now we're doing the header that goes on the top. After I get done with this, and I've never seen this in orange before, so that's new for me. After I get done filming this section here, I got to clean up and then maybe sit down and watch a little bit of that old diner show Alice from the 70s. Just something to listen to. That show's always funny. And then just relax and be done with it. Or I don't know. I just put it on the iPad. I put I have my iPad set for an hour long, like a sleep timer, so it just stops playing. And that's my television. I have an old iPad I restored, and then that's what I use. I don't really own a modern television, so I do that. And the FCC or some of these networks don't like us using these devices because we can stream and record and stuff. Well, for me, I don't want to be punished for that because I use it as a regular television set. Okay, so there's a hole inside of this, and the ribbon goes in there. That's a good, clever way to hide that. These friends ribbons, hang on to them, folks. You may need them. That looks pretty cool. Must be like mistletoe or something. Or some holly. Like that. Snaps right in there. Like I said, oh, and yeah, these are not to be construed as professional product reviews, how-tos, or tutorials. I will try my best to show every angle, but I can't guarantee. Now it looks like we're building the side supports for this, so yeah. I can't cover everything, but I will try my best to do so. I'm thinking about building a custom train. Well, that will take some time, and if I do the custom train, I might be inclined to leave that strictly as YouTube members. Matter of fact, we're still working on bag 21. And matter of fact, bags 21 and 22 take up about 60% of this building guide. So tonight I'm going to film this section here, and then when I'm done tomorrow, I'll do bags 23, 24, and do the final. And then I got to figure out how to make some brackets to hang up those lights on the house. And then, yeah, I can do that. And I'm going to have to do some more evaluations for work. Or just, is if I even work throughout the weekend, if I log in 6 hours, that counts as a day's worth of work. So, I don't know yet. Because it'll take 6 to 8 weeks to finish everything up, so I'm trying to get it done in a hurry. Well, not in a hurry, because I want my employees to make sure they're getting the best review experience. And yeah, I do sound tired. Jay, you're getting tired. I know, right? I'm getting older. I'm getting tired. That's how it is. You can't hide from age. It's just going to happen. I'm getting tired. Oh, for those who don't like the joking around, I'm sorry. I got to do it on here. You're used to the speed builds. Here I got to goof off. Got to make it fun. Does it go like that? I don't think it does. Oh, it goes on the bottom. I wasn't paying attention. Maybe I shouldn't do these at night. There we go. So it's like that. Every time I hear an airplane at night, I'm always afraid that it's going to crash onto the house. I didn't know there's any airplanes flying this late at night anyways. Boy, that's sloppy. Okay, and then... yeah, so I use these also as vlogs. I just chat about things that go on with my life and stuff while I'm building, you know. Hey, I've been keeping the rants pretty much down to a minimum on these. It's the holidays. We got to make sure it's really good. And this snaps in here. It's only one way to snap, so the clips are right there. And it's offset too. We've already learned our lesson with that one. Okay, now we got to do the other thing on this side here. I don't know if they're mirrors or not, but we'll find out eventually. Yeah, this week we went out for fish and chips. Boy, that place is good, what we went to, and nothing like seafood. But I've noticed they haven't raised up their prices. They just give you smaller portions now, which kind of stinks, but we just have to live with it. And yeah, but overall, back to the set though, I'm really pleased with this build. I don't feel like I'm tossing my time away on this one here. So if you're like me and you're looking for something fun, stay. If you're looking for something fun to do, yeah, this set's still at a 9, but I hope it doesn't go any lower. This set's good for family. I think we counted up as like 7 people. I may have to go back through it. Like this is a section here, that kind of thing. So we don't know. This obviously goes on the top. Yeah, so some of the stuff I've been building, I think you guys and gals are going to enjoy the tutorials for next year. I think you really are. I just got to scrounge up some time Once I get that done, I'm done. Right now I can't because I got other obligations I got to deal with first. But after this, I gotta brush and floss and go to bed. I'm not going to film the other part, but I didn't think this was going to be a long one today, but I have a feeling it is. And I'm trying to work fast, but I'm actually enjoying this set, so it's not like I feel like I'm bored with it. You know what I forgot to do, and I just noticed something here? Somebody's probably going to cuss me out. I forgot to put this plate onto here like that. My bad. But it doesn't matter anyways. This is going to be plugged into here. There we go. Not too bad, huh? This looks like it's just a mirror of that. It's got the stars, so we know we're getting close. And then now we gotta have these two get to know each other a bit better. And we'll place this right in here. These go right in here. Okay, so I'm gonna do one at a time. I think that might be easier. And just swing this one in here and well, that didn't go in all the way, obviously. Now we got a stubborn stew here. Why is it not going in? Oh, there we go. You got to really force it in, but I'd be careful. Yeah, that's pretty good. Not too bad at all. But now we're going to be doing the leaves on here. The leaves. And for those who are curious, yes, I got a clean bill of health. My dad, when he was my age, had a bunch of health problems. I just have vision impairments. Life in hard mode. You know, having all these vision impairments. I have like 4 vision impairments. It's like, oh, and it goes in this bottom one down here. Usually it's not, but this one they go in like that. So yeah, my life is in hard mode. Mode. I can't even speak today. I'm really getting tired. It tells me I need to go to bed, but I want to do this today. I want to build something for you. I want to do a tutorial, but did I put that in the wrong hole? No, I didn't. So it's like that. Not too bad at all. And do we have one of each here? It looks like we may have one of each. Yes. So that wraps up bag 21. Not too bad at all. Alright, now we're going to move on to bag 22. And while I'm unbagging this, I want to thank everyone on my main channel for being contributors. It's always a big help. As well as my Patreon subscribers and Rebrickable customers. Why? Because it's helping me live the dream of being probably one day a professional Lego YouTuber. I don't know. And, of course, for anybody who takes the time to comment, like, and subscribe, hey, that's even better, too. Every bit helps, so I'm always appreciative of everything. And if it wasn't for you guys and gals, I probably won't be doing this as much, you know. Speaking of that, I had a gaming channel that kind of died off. So, yeah. So I just didn't, less and less people watched it to the point of I was only getting maybe 5 or 6 views a day. That was it. I got rid of it. So it looks like now we're building the doors for this, and start moving some of these leaf parts out of the way. I may be inclined to buy a few of these once they're available in probably 4 years. But that's not due to Lego's thing. Okay, we got Technic bricks in this color, and Technic lift arms and half lift arms and all that stuff. Got some more of these bulbs we're going to be putting on there. We got a bunch of stuff. It's mostly medium to small parts, so we're going to have to deal with that. And yeah, we're going to have to put that together now. So we're going to do one door at a time. That's probably the easiest way to do it here for you. And these can be a turd to put together. A big turd. Oh yeah, but speaking of memberships and stuff, I may have to skip this weekend on a video. The reason being is, like I had mentioned, just swamped with work, and right now those evaluations have to come first before the Lego videos. But I'm going to try to get that trailer up for you as fast as I possibly can. That goes for Patreon too. Patreon, I'm pretty much on target with that one, so I'm not, you know, worrying about Patreon too much. I got one for this weekend. Why do Patreon followers have to wait longer? So I got to write up the building guide. I have a guide I hadn't even finished yet. That's because of workload right now that's been killing me. So, yeah, that's kind of a sad thing here. This is really flimsy. You got to be careful with it. Yeah, see, this is really kind of just getting out of form here. So it's like that. Yeah, I don't hope I got that right. Alright, because building this in mirror form might be a little too much here. You know, that kind of thing. And yeah, maybe I should have done the other bag, but it wouldn't make any sense, so... Yeah, I'm kind of getting a little beat, but I'd like to get this done. I'm not going to stop right in the middle of a build and say, okay, I'm done. Well, that would not be fun. I cannot do that to you guys and gals. I got to give you something whole. Whole or wholesome, one of the two. That bag of jerky is calling my name right now. It's in J, you know, and you know you're hungry. Sorry, jerky bag, I can't have any right now. It's too late. It'll keep me awake all night. Give me heartburn and bad dreams and all of this stuff. Because I'm a glutton and just eating. Plus, I don't eat on my videos anyways. But, yeah. Okay, it should go in like that. Looks pretty good. Yep. And let's see here. Oh, we got some more Technic. Look at that. What, are we building a robot this time? Hey, at least I'm entertaining these. I'm trying to make them entertaining or putting you to sleep. Depends on which one you prefer. I thought I'd have this one done by now, but it's 12. Actually, it's 12:40 in the morning. Friday. That's a Saturday now. All right. Hopefully I got that right. I'm working very slow through Technic, so if these, you know, they'll be indexed if I'm moving too slow for you, but this is the part, and I want to emphasize this right now. If you're like me and you just don't like Technic, take your time. There's no reason to rush through this. Just like, okay, slow it down. Okay, we got to enjoy this. You know, if we hate Technic. Alright, and this goes like that because I don't want to make a mistake. I'm tired, but I don't want to boo-boo and make more mistakes and make a spectacle out of myself. Yeah, we're not even close yet. The elf is like, what, 35% done? Well, 33. This weekend we're going to have barbecue tri-tip, and I think we're also going to have like some kind of pasta with it, and spinach or something. I can't remember what we're making. Oh, a friend of mine always like, I'll talk about food and he gets mad. He goes like, thank you, now I'm getting hungry. I'm like, oh, you're welcome. The other day I was starving. I was on a Discord call. It's like, guys, I gotta go get a burger. I'll be right back. And got up and left and got me a burger and came back. I'm like, oh, you didn't share? I'm like, I'm sorry. I can send it over the internet. But man, I was starving. Tonight we had some bachelor specials, aka frozen dinners. But that was that. Can't wait till I'm off, then we can have dinner all the time. No, it's not how it works in real life. You don't get the good stuff, you gotta work for it. Alright, now on step 100 we need a sticker for this, and that's sticker number 23. Yeah, stickers are mild, they're broken down where it's not... I don't feel like we're overwhelmed with stickers. At all. But if you're looking for something fully printed, like this should have been printed, this would have been a good keeper piece. And that's where you put that at. Now the reason why I don't put stickers on my stuff, just for that purpose, if I ever want to use these for mocks, it would be very hard. Okay. Yeah, where does this go? It goes like that? Okay, I see. Might be better if I put it like that and show you here. There we go. Well, survived that. Survived. I'm doing good. I'm just taking my time. This may be a 2-hour video, but hey, I'm not going to rush through this because I don't want to have to do it twice like I did that one section. And, oh yeah. You get, no, not that piece. I was going to say, if you're building my trailer, you're going to need this specific part, but I'm trying to find the... Okay, I'm looking for... Looks like it's a gray one. I need that thing there. That's what I need. Technic again. Yucky. Yuckaroo. I don't know. I can survive, but... Yeah, so... Just surviving. My holiday plans this year, we're going to go on a little trip, a little excursion for a bit. And yeah, that's pretty much it. My nephew's coming home from his job, so he will be here. As long as he doesn't keep me up, I'm okay with it. Before, he used to never go to bed till 7 in the morning, and he'd keep everybody up here. And boy, you want to talk about unhinged. I'm like, dude, I got to get up early. Now he knows what I went through. Getting up early in the morning, and he had roommates that were doing the same thing. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, well, it's not too fun, is it? Huh. Where does this go? Oh, you got to rotate it. My bad. Like that. Alright. We survived that. It looks like the picture. Make sure. Okay. Yeah, so when you get to this Technic stuff and you got to make 2 of these, just take your time. That's the only thing I can suggest. Is just take your time on this. You don't want to race through this one. Racing through a project like this, you know, especially with Technic, if you're not really, like for me, I'm not immune to Technic, so it's going to be very, not so much fun if I do. So these are the limb supports. So these are just the doors with the limb supports. I just probably have it indexed as that. Yeah. Everybody I know it got hit with the DMV stuff, so I have a gut feeling they're calling me this year, or for next year. That's not going to be fun. Got to go to the eye doctor, all that stuff. I got to go get a prescription upgraded anyways. And then I'm going to find out about those contacts. I want baby blue eyes just so I can say I had it for once. But if they cost a lot, then forget it. I don't need them that bad. Where are the contacts? Which don't bother me. Which one do I prefer, glasses or contacts? It depends on what I'm doing. Something like this, you know, looks like it goes like this. Something like this, glasses would be fine, but if I'm out in public and I don't want to mess with glasses and cleaning them all the time, yeah, that's fine, you know, that kind of thing here. I thought at least I'd have this door done, but how much more of this do we have to go through? Oh, we don't have a lot. It's just boring Technic. Alright, let's see here. Yeah, but blue contacts, because I have greenish hazel eyes, and it's like, yeah, well. Okay, goes like that. Okay, let me make sure I line this up. Oh, it goes right there in that holder. It's almost like the other ones we've been putting together. Matter of fact, we're missing one more side and we got the top left. And then after we do that, I mean, at least the branches, you know, I've been bumping into that tree. I've been moving it around tons of times. Except for one bulb that fell off. I haven't had any issues with anything major, which is, you know, fine by me. Okay, now we got to put together a bunch of leaf pieces. Okay, let's get these going here so I can go to bed. Bedside builds. I rarely do these. Like something like, well, Jay, I miss those bedside builds. I'm like, yeah, I've been busy with day jobs and stuff now. I can, when I'm off, I'll be doing them again. Oh, there was 2 leaves in here. Nobody warned me about it. Okay. I got those on there. They go in that top hole there. And then we got to make 2 more with the decoration on the other side. Yeah, I am just ready for winter. I know there's some out there who hate the winter months. For me, I'm kind of tired of summer already. 2, I got to crawl up in my attic and put a smart switch in for the Christmas tree lights, so I don't leave them on by accident at night, so that I can just, if I'm laying in bed thinking, oh, I got to turn those off, I can just pull up the tablet and just turn it off from there. That's how we roll here. And then this one here goes right on this limb here. That's if I can get it on there without it keeps wanting to move. Alright, I think that piece is done. Yes, it is. Now I got to put this in those ball joints just like with the other ones. So we're going to, I think the easiest way to do this, and I found out it's a lot easier to do one at a time like that. So I'm going to put my fingers back here. I'm going to hold it and just push this in and hope I don't break anything like that. So that's one there. And then now I can just play pinball while I'm doing that. I'm going to swing this thing up here. You can sure see what I'm doing. And I'm just going to pinch it together. And there we go. Now does it work? Yes, it does. Didn't fall off. We did good there with that one. Not too bad at all. Okay, now I got to focus on the other side. So we're only halfway done here, folks. Hey, I got to have fun doing these. You know, I can't just sit here and make these all boring. Yeah, so I'm thinking of Halloween. That big pumpkin I built. You can get that on my Rebrickable store. I'm going to build that for Halloween. That just makes it feel more like Halloween's coming up. I'm not a fan of Halloween. I can live without the day, but wait a minute, this doesn't. Okay, you know what? I'm almost met. Wait a minute, what am I doing here? What am I doing? Like, hold on, I'm messing up. Wait a minute. It goes like that. My bad. Yeah, I really do need to sleep, huh? Alright. Hey, at least I get to share my thoughts with you guys and gals and not just done. 5 minutes, I'm out of here. You know, that kind of thing. Alright, and we are looking for nougats. I was thinking of gray, but why am I thinking that? I don't know. Yeah, when I was in town, though, and driving by the DMV scares me. I'm like, yeah, that's bad. The DMV phobia. The dentist is not bad. My physician is not bad. DMV is horrible for me because when you got a vision impairment, it's like they could take away my license any day. I got to be careful with that. When I go in there, I don't smart mouth. I just kind of strike up a conversation, and sometimes it's worked. Most of the time, you know, they've soured up. Sometimes you get somebody who's young in there, and they're really nice and friendly and all that stuff. And we always use the term, oh, they haven't soured up yet. If you want to make your DMV experience, you want to make our DMV experience pleasant, don't be sour. It's bad enough we got to be down there. Don't make it any worse. You know. That kind of thing. Oh. Better not think about that miserable place. That's not for a while. Think about happy thoughts. Think of Christmas time. Yeah, these permanent outdoor lights are kind of cool. Oh, let's recommend you hire a professional. I'll do it myself. I think I know what I'm doing. You know. Okay, it goes like that. I'll put it right here so you can see it better. Wiggle it in. There you go. All right. That takes care of that section there. All right. Yeah, this set I would not recommend putting together in one sitting, unless you know, here's if you have 24 people helping, you got 24 friends. Oh, this would be a piece of cake. But if you're doing this solo like me, forget it. You're not going to get this together in one day. I mean, maybe if you could, if you really dedicate yourself. But for someone like myself, and you know, this is right at the edge of the table here. If you just dedicate yourself, yeah, it's possible. But really, do you want to rush through something that's fun? It's like going to Disneyland or some big expensive theme park and just rushing to get through the rides. So you can just hurry up and get home. Probably not going to be able to watch Alice because it's only got 10 minutes. I might be able to. Well, I'm almost made a mistake. I caught myself. I was thinking of something else. Okay, like that. Okay. Yeah, editing these 4K files. Sometimes I'm going to be late on certain videos. If you notice, some of these videos are not released well into the afternoon. That's just because I have other engagements I have to do. And these Lego videos, they come second, unfortunately. So if you're looking for an installment, if you notice, I have them in a playlist now because it's been requested. So I've done that. And plus, this one is so massively big, I have to put it in a playlist. You know. And I'm looking for a gold plate here. Put that in there, and then this goes here. And I'm being courteous. I'm not trying to yawn in your ears. Yeah, I'm getting tired, but I'm going to bear through this one tonight. This one's fun. I really want to stay up and finish this other section up and review it, but I'll be here for another 3 hours, and I don't even think I can make it one. All right, so the last sticker we got to put on here is at step 129, and that's that guy right there. Now, if you put your sticker on upside down, it's not a big deal. Just take the tile off and flip the tile itself around. I've seen some where they'll take the whole build apart and go, oh, or take the sticker off. I'm like, you know, you could have just flipped that part around. They'll look and go, oh, I guess I could have. I'm like, yeah, you could have. There we go. Yeah, I got it on the right way. I'm doing good. Maybe I need to do this more when I'm sleepy. That's why I'm not messing up so much. Stick this in here like this. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Yeah, more Technic. Isn't that cool? Hey, we don't have a lot of parts on the workbench, so we're getting there. All right. And yeah, this will be my last set to review for the year too, because Lego hasn't even sent me anything new for the year. So I think that's it. With the tariff taxes, I think they're just not going to to send me any more items. Uh-oh, did I make a mistake here? Uh-oh. Let's see, we got that. Oh, I made a mistake. Here I was like, oh, I haven't made mistakes. This is the first one I made. That's pretty good for getting be sleepy. It's like, whoops, hey, I caught myself before I put that on there. You know, that had nothing good would have came out. That would maybe some unsmurfy words, but hey, I don't have to use the beeps in my video. I can just use the word smurf, and that'll be my filler word. Okay, we think you're done. No, you got to do more technique. Isn't that cool? But this time it's in reverse what we did before. I'm trying to find that one piece here. All right, it's not in my hands. Let me check under the leaf pieces. It's one of these pieces here that's in green. I don't see it. Let me take a look under here. No. Uh-oh. Here I'm getting close. Is the book hiding it? Or is it the bag that's being ornery and hiding parts? Let me check on the floor. Oh, I see it. There you are. Get back up here. Mess up my TV show. Alright, I got that on wrong too. There we go. It's got to be like that. Yeah, so I'm hoping these videos do help you out. Just don't say that they're tutorials or whatever, because I will get pretty angry. There we go. Alright. Okay, this goes here. Like that. Alright. And then we got the leaf part here. Hey, at least I've cleaned off a bunch of memory cards. Like right now I have 1, 2, and 3 cleaned off. I don't think I'll even get to 3. Once I clean everything off of here, I'm going to reformat all these cards and get them just kind of okay, it's this way. Kind of get everything prepared and reset for the holidays. So if I get any new sets, they're ready to go. So I really do need to get this set done this weekend and just get it filmed, and then I can review it at my own leisure. I think that's how I'm going to do it here. So we won't have the Christmas tree tonight done, or early in the morning. Yeah, not too bad. I gotta make 2 of these. I'm not gonna make it for Alice. It's only 12:58 a.m. Maybe able to watch it. Could just record it, but you know, I'm really surprised they don't even have those. Somebody hasn't uploaded the whole entire thing to YouTube. And I could just not care, just doze off to it and just have like a binge watch marathon just so I can sleep through it. Doesn't matter anyways, I just put it on there and I'll fall asleep within 10 minutes. So those old vintage TV shows are always cool to doze off to. Of course, when I was a preteen, that's what I did. I had a TV that had a sleep timer. I thought that was the coolest thing. Mowed many yards to get it, but I was happy to have it. And it wasn't the best TV, but hey, it had a sleep timer and a clock and all that stuff. Okay. And now, yeah, I gotta put this here. Where does this go again? Oh, it goes right here. Why don't you just have me put that on that assembly when I was doing that, not stretching out the build? Alright, now we're going to get ready to make some leaves. Gotta make 2 of these little boogers. Yeah, Christmas time's coming up. I can't wait to listen to the holiday music that they play on the radio non-stop, which most of it is kind of lame, but it's something to listen to. Now, since we got the Vintage Cartoon channel, they're going to show Christmas stuff. I like that channel because the other day they were showing Ninja Turtles and Scooby-Doo and all that stuff, and I thought, you know, and he now has some junk food, and it's like Saturday morning every day. No, I got to do paperwork, but you know what? I got to do homework in front of the TV. So when I'm doing my evaluations, there you go. Okay. And then the top leaves are the same. Well, I could have just, they're alternated again. So, yeah. I think this set is a winner. I think we're going to be good. We're still at a 9 right now. We're not really haven't dropped in schedule or ratings yet, just because of, you know, that kind of thing. Alrighty, folks. I need one more gem, and there it is. I'm almost done for the night. This one goes right here. Okay. Well. No. We got more to do here. We got more to do. We still got decorations. So right now, decorations. Put that hair ribbon right in there. Alrighty. And then it's telling us now we got to get this acquainted to here. So we're not done with, we're not to decorations yet. We're almost there. So you gotta be careful because now we got the leaves. But what I'm gonna do is tip this area in here first. This ball down here. Snap it in while you're pressing on the back here. I haven't had a problem with it. And then now this is going to have to close up in there like that. Okay. Because we're not done yet. We are no. We got a few more things left. And that's the ice cream cone things. So let's do this. You only got to make 2 orange and 2 red. Let's just grab the orange, and we'll start from right and work our way to the left. Okay, we'll just screw that right in there. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Right in there. Give that a happy little home. We'll move on to the red one next. They just get these in other colors. In fact, these would be good if you could run some lights and have a light bulb in there. I think someone has actually took some lights and put lights in this, but could you do it? You can light these up here if you wished. Okay. Right here. And oh yeah, if you ever have a problem with your doctor or with billing, don't cuss the people out. And my bunch of like, you could have cussed them out and had their jobs. I'm like, oh, what if I just be nice? It'd be better. You know, you don't know what kind of bad week somebody's had. Like I'm always tired. And that's it for that, and that's what we have remaining for that section. Okay, let's marry these 2 items together. And that would be it for this installment here, so that takes care of the book. Well, we don't need this, so obviously we know bags 23 and 24, we don't even need stickers. Now let's put Santa's sleigh inside the bin here. I do need that. Put that in there so we don't lose that. Now why don't I just take a picture with this one section, because putting it on here is part of the steps. Let me get it all situated for you here, and I'll reposition the camera. Yeah, doing this when you're kind of tired is, well, not recommended. And yeah, right there she goes, right in there. Now, this side's orange, so obviously we have the orange. So everything's color coded. You cannot mess this one up. You'd have to be not paying attention. So what I'm going to do is just slide it on the track piece, and then it should just snap in. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up the doors. Okay, because there's snaps back here. I'm going to have to push in here. So my hands are going to be in the way. I can't help that. But what I'm going to do is open up this back side real quick. I'm going to stick my hand in here. and try to find a place that I can get to without knocking something loose. So right now I'm hitting things. How do we put this in here? Maybe if I grab here at the top with my thumb, press along this back side. Okay, it went in. That's good news. But we haven't done the buckles yet. There we go. So that's it. Maybe just push right here on those candy canes might be just enough. And yeah, I think we are good here. Let me close this up here. I've been bumping into these leaf pieces and nothing's fallen off. This is built with care. Now, what does that look like? Let's push that in there. I mean, there's some holes and stuff, but it's like a spruce tree. It's not going to matter, you know. It's nature. It's not supposed to be perfect. But let's see here. Let's put it right here. And yeah, I think this looks pretty good. I mean, this thing's heavy. This thing's heavy. If you're gonna have this on display, put it on a Lazy Susan or turntable. That's the only recommendation. When I do the tour on this thing, yes, it will be on a Lazy Susan. I will not. There we go. And that's what we've done. And of course, you can open up these other ones too. That one's not going out any further. Oh, it's the leaves. Don't force it, whatever you do. You don't want to be breaking things. If something's binded up, just move your leaves. And yeah, I mean, I can get my hand in here and I can play with this. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. Let's put him right here because I got to do a thumbnail now before I go to bed. So in this installment, we did the break room with the Christmas tree in the back, and you know that tree does it rotates really good. So I'd say that this is a winner so far. I mean, this set here is catching my interest. It's not like that rock set, but we don't need this part open. You know why? Because we weren't worried about this one here. Why doesn't it? Maybe I already have it in all the way. There we go. Just kind of close that up. You don't have to close it up perfectly. But I think that's pretty good. But I want to know what you guys and gals think so far of this set. And for me, it's keeping my interest. I am not bored with it. It's a bit on the pricey side, but it's a pretty decent build for what it is. You just got to, you know, get a little... you got to have a little finesse with this one.